I dropped you guys. I hope I didn't make a big loud noise in anybody's ear. Yeah. I'm trying to get you set up here. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. So sorry about dropping the phone in your ear. Okay, so the shorts did get blocked in some areas. So if that's your area, we got Bad Company, and Bad Company Can't Get Enough of Your Love is all about thanking our spirit team, thanking our guides, and it's also about eternal love. And the reason I say that is because eternal love came up on the shorts. So we're just going to go over this a little bit. We've got a favorable outcome. A couple times you saw that in the shorts. If you didn't see the shorts, then this will be good. 144 on the clock. And then we had animal conversations. So keep talking to your guides and maybe buy your pet some extra treats because they are really protecting you. And this might be what she looks like. Yeah. Okay, not your pet, but maybe your pet, right? Okay, so what I have here is I have some cards. I've got St. Michael saying that you're on the right path towards your eternal love. Okay. And then I have confidence, and I can't read what that says. 544 on the other clock. Forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. Okay. Forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. Okay, so basically St. Michael is saying you're on the right path towards eternal love. There's a favorable outcome, so have confidence and forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. Talk to your animal guides and stay earthly connected with your earthbound misfits. That's us, yes. Now we want to thank God. We want to thank God for everything, and we want to really thank our spirit team. My shirt's got butterflies on it, and it says believe. But I am going to continue on here. I may or may not put the light back on. We've got our love candle, our incense. Okay, now the cards you didn't get to see, which I wanted to go over, was in reverse we had trickster energy and mechanical responses in reverse. Okay, where are we? We got trickster energy in reverse and mechanical responses in reverse. So what that's telling me is that you're not settling for less. You're not settling for someone that just says, oh, you're pretty or you're handsome. You're not going with any kind of stranger danger. You're not going to get your soul snatched by anybody. You're not dealing with any of the agents of true evil. And you're just not putting up with it. You're going to just stay single until you find your eternal love. That's what I caught there on them cards. And then we had ancestral protection as the last card. But before I pulled that one, not on the camera, we got uniqueness in reverse again. So we had this last week too. I'm feeling like somebody's not being themselves. So you may be in that mechanical responses still. We need to somehow get out of that and just be you. If you feel like sleeping, sleep. If you feel like telling somebody no, say no. Mechanical responses usually are yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, um, not telling people no, taking on too much, enabling. Okay, so you do have ancestral protection trying to tell you that you're not being unique enough. Okay, you're not being unique enough. Then we have energy harvesting card with the Emperor in reverse. So they're not succeeding, but they are trying to get him off course. Now, she's drawn to him, and look at them too. Aren't they beautiful together? So that's what I'm saying. You guys are such a matched pair that you have ancestral protection because they're trying to energy harvest. Now, when I say trying, I mean trying, because the book of life here is next. St. Michael says to shield yourself. Don't be stupid. You know, you keep your doors locked while you're sleeping, I hope, right? Type of thing. But in the daytime, you probably have them open. So there's nothing wrong with that because you're up and about. But shield yourself and know that the book of life is being played out. Okay? And you also had the conversations with animals and ancestral protection. Okay? Now, the love potions in reverse with the divine masculine. So once again, the energy harvesting and the love potion towards the divine masculine is not working. And I'm getting that they're attacking the masculine side the most. Okay, so when it comes to who they're messing with, they're messing with the masculine side of you, or your masculine the most. So just beware of that. You're going to get downloads and visions in your astro. That's why I said it's really important right now to thank our spirit team, because they're doing awesome. Okay? A lot of shapeshifter energy around, and the dark feminine is in reverse, but she's the one trying to get the masculine not to come to you. So whether it's a dark feminine energy or whether it's a real person, it's the female side messing with the masculine side, and she does not want to let go. So that's all I can tell you. So you're supposed to just surrender and flow. That's what you're supposed to do. Listen to your downloads, your visions, and your dreams. Do your energy healing work. Believe and trust. Know that you're guarded and protected. And keep your eye on the intended target and go forward fearlessly. So let's go over these one more time. You need to listen to your downloads. Thank that spirit team. That's why the Joker's picture's on the thumbnail, because I listened to the Joker, a whole bunch of different ones, because I think they're the same people with just different names, like Grim, Apex, Dark Optum. I think they're all the same people or connected, but they're giving out the same message in different ways. And I think that's really important, because you'll get more people that way. So again, when I said each of us has our own way of doing things, right? We all have our own way of doing things, and I think that way is really reaching a lot of people. And I love the Joker's messages. So that's just where I'm at right now, you know. Seraphim, Chosen Chronicles, that's just where I'm at right now. So believe and trust. really thank your spirit team. Know that you're guarded and protected. You're on the right path. Keep your eye on the targeted intention and go forward fearlessly. Okay? Keep your sense of humor. And we'll pick a couple more. We've got, you've already went down the rabbit hole. You already went down it. It's in reverse. You're saying goodbye to the past. And then what's the devil card? Okay? I already told you that it's of dark female energy trying to keep the male from the female. Okay? So it says you're going through an awkward silence right now, but you're being divinely guarded and guided. Okay? Then it says your karma is to keep grounded, because being grounded, you can handle whatever comes in. There's hidden treasures for you because you're a chosen one. Hidden treasures because you're the chosen ones. Okay? So you're supposed to stay loyal, brave, and true. You're a spiritual warrior. And you're being monitored by, now, normally this is a monitoring spirits as a bad one. This is actually a good one. You see the Joker thumbnail, and then you're seeing this card where you don't know who's all protecting you, but you have lots and lots of protection. So I'm not taking this as a bad card. Those days are over. I told you, we're pretty much done with them fucking with us. It's just that there's little things. Like I said, a female energy really trying to keep the masculine away from the feminine, the new one. So it could be you're in a relationship, you could have a sister, you could have a mom, somebody that's really trying to prevent you from going towards your destiny. Okay, so we're going to probably leave it there. I do want to tell you that in Astro last night, I was saving cats from a swimming pool. They were, you know, in the old days where you used to have that cement part that went in and you could sit in there. I don't know if you remember that in swimming pools, but they had kind of like an area where they had the motors and stuff, and I suppose they took it away because it was unsafe for people. But there were cats in there, and when somebody filled the pool, the cats never left, and they were in there, and somebody heard them, and I swam in there and took all 4 of them. Now 4 is significant because I saved 4 cats. So that's the significant number right now is 4. And why I was supposed to tell you that, I don't know. Maybe you can go save some cats. Maybe I'm hearing you can go volunteer at the shelters. Our shelters are 300% over capacity, and they just found 60 dogs in somebody's house. And there was a fire, so that's how they found them. 60 dogs. Can you imagine somebody having 60 dogs in a house and what abuse that is? But anyway, I always just push stop in my brain because I don't want to go there. I don't want to go to any abuse that's happening, and you know it's everywhere. So I think the message from Astro is to get out of yourself and to start helping the animals and the people around you. And I think that's going to be a really big message for somebody that was sitting on the fence and not knowing if they should or shouldn't. You should. And every time I get a question about money, it's always, I'm going to do something with animals, and I'm going to help people with projects with animals. So everything is to do with animals, and I just don't have the script in my hand, but I have the shirt that says believe and the pretty butterflies. So, okay, you guys, so if you were sitting on a fence about anything to do with animals, you also saw the animal conversations card come out in the shorts and in the live. The astral is saying anything to do with animals, yes, yes, yes. Just don't let it get you to where you get sad or it gets you negative. Just do the next right thing. You feed one animal, you don't kill one bug. That's huge. In the spirit realm, it's huge. Okay, you guys, I am Miss Mystic. I want to thank you for listening. And if you don't get to hear the shorts because it was blocked in your area, it's Bad Company, and you can look it up. I can't get enough of your love. Bye.